When you break down to, what captivates us and the things we remember, at the end of the day, it's a bunch of shapes and objects. Okay, why do people fall in love with this object? And I think that's kind of the million-dollar question, right, for what we do as designers. I was kind of a weird kid in high school. Like I had kind of a different interest than others. And I think if you're into cars, you're kind of a smaller group. And then into art and cars, it's almost nobody.
Did you want to be like a car designer as a kid? Like that was your dream job?
I was riding in my dad's car. It was a 1970s Toyota Carina. And we're following a Nissan Skyline, an R30. Just remember the four circular round tail lights, they light up. I mean, back then it's not LEDs or anything. They look so high tech. Like the way they lit up, the circles are solid, red, very bright. And it burned this memory in my head that, wow, these Japanese cars are so cool, so high tech. And I think that probably shaped my idea what a cool car should be. Car designers, we joke that, okay, if you love cars, maybe we should have taken the path of doing something else, and just getting rich, and then you can buy a lot of cars.
Yeah, just have a wicked private collection. Coming both from Asian backgrounds, like, was your dad, like, against it?
I wanted to ask you the same thing, actually. That's a very common topic, right? Oh, you should be a doctor, or
yeah, exactly, right? Or dentist, or something in the medical field.
I had super supportive parents. Once they also recognized, okay, you're not going to be a starving artist. This is actually a legit profession to go into a big company and design stuff. So I think once they realized that, okay, this is serious. So then they were supportive all along the way.
So for me, it was different, right? Like dream jobs, like every 6 months it would change. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a race car driver. I want to be a toy designer, whatever it is. I want to draw cars. I was actually in wealth management for 8 years of my life after undergrad. And then, I've always had a passion for cars, obviously. Always had a passion for toys. And that got my foot actually in the door to Mattel. I was in that business side of it for 8 years. And then, a couple years ago, I actually jumped over to the design side.
It's fascinating because I think we have the reverse method of getting there. I learned to design, and later, okay, all this kind of businessy stuff, then I have to cram and pick up as I become a leader in the company.
I'm the polar opposite.
And you have that foundation, which I'm kind of envious because I wish I had it, but I don't, so I have to learn quickly.
It's funny, it's got a yin and yang right here.
Yeah, check out all these models. So the question is, what's your favorite Skyline?
Oh, okay. So we got the R30, R31, R32. There's a couple that we're missing here. But I think most people know. Mine's the R34.
This is almost, is not a stereotypical car design. It's about something else. It's a whole different way to make a car look.
Like when you think of like the 90s JDM theme, like this is what everybody thinks about.
We're going to see a lot of this probably through this museum, but this 4-valve DOHC turbo, all the letters written out proudly, I always loved that since I was a kid, when there are lots of letters, alphabets, and numbers, you just know, oh, there's something high-tech in there, whatever it is. Like people love to see these letters, like on the engine block, it'll say Nissan spelled out. And then it's interesting how I see, being from the US, then we love to see katakana or, Japanese. So we just like to see whatever is not from our...
That's so true. Like, I mean, look.
Yeah, that's cool, right? But then in Japan, these are just words.
Like, right? So, do you know how hard it is for us to actually paint match these?
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
What was like the design brief behind this one? Is it your wildest dream?
Yeah,
and
design
just do
brief
it?
is basically innovate and break through. The designer was making a shape of a kind of a very sporty, dynamic crossover, and then the models are built in this polygonal software. But before making it smooth, we saw the polygon construction. We thought, hey, that's pretty cool, And it was kind of, we're half joking. We thought, hey, what if we just made something like that? So it just just kind of stuck, and we milled the car out in full size and saw it, and you know, this is a new aesthetic that could influence what we do in the future. Here you go, the grand entrance. All right. We just thought, okay, what if we make it out of origami cranes? And that's what this interior is. Probably thousands of folded paper cranes assembling to make the instrument panel. So yeah, even the floor details, the textures, everything is harmonious with this polygonal theme. And so hence the name Hyperpunk. It's basically a design that says, okay, I don't care what you think, I am me, and I'm going to do whatever I want and have an artistic expression. Okay, we're all set up here. So which car are we going to draw? Okay, we have a few choices here, but I think the clear answer is right here in front of us.
Yes.
And,
That one's a little special to me.
yeah, so why is that?
It's my car.
Yeah, I can't believe it when I learned that, you know, your own car has become a Hot Wheels. That must be the coolest thing in the world.
Perks of the job.
When making these illustrations is about capturing what people remember of the car. So it's actually not the actual car. I imagine this is how you create your Hot Wheels designs. Like it's not 100% accurate. And by the way, your car is in a really interesting color.
Yes. Silver moss.
This is pretty much the same, same method I use for drawing, even for work, for designing cars. I mean, it's basically you think about the overall shape of the car first. It's a silhouette, what it looks like, at a glance. And then we start doing the graphics, the windows, the lamp, so that gives it the character, the iconic aspect of it. And then do the final layer of imagining some reflection. So if this car was in the showroom, but that's the gist of it, and I'll probably maybe do some brush up of it later before I give it to you as a gift. But
That is beautiful.
Hot Wheels, Nissan collab. Those of us who have backgrounds of moving around or different cultures and heritage, I think somehow it affects the way we think and design.
I think that's the versatility of a designer, when you can think different thought processes like that and kind of process things differently. And design is a universal language. I think the end point might come to the same way, but your path just might be a little different sometimes.
You say design is a universal language, and I'm thinking about that, and what is the language, for each person is so different, and probably our background really shapes how we view design.
A lot of times, just like you, you just lose yourself in it, kind of. It's almost like an escape for people.
It's about what we experience as individuals. Each of us have our own memory of something, whether it's a skyline or something else. So yeah, to find that magic.